Good morning, yogas. Wherever you are, whatever day it is, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, I've created these 20-minute yoga videos called morning rituals to really help you to set your morning off and therefore start your day off in a way that is in alignment with how you want to feel. And this morning, this class is all about wanting to feel grounded. So we're going to be moving through really nice restorative practice today. And you know how some mornings you want an espresso and some mornings maybe you want like a nice warm berry herbal tea? This is one of those herbal tea mornings. So I'm imagining teaching this while maybe it's raining a little bit outside and you can't quite decide whether you want to get in the shower or go back to bed. This practice is for you if you are in that kind of space where you want to relax and feel grounded, supported, just really chilled out. I'm going to say, as with any restorative practice, we're going to prop it up serious time. So I've got, as you can see, quite a few things prepared. I would, if you have a bolster, and if you don't have one, they're like the best investments ever. So I really recommend you grab one. Have a bolster. If you don't have a bolster and you really want to do this class right now, and grab maybe 2 or 3 pillows, like bed pillows, quite like long ones. You may want 2 or 3 because you want quite a lot of like firmness. So yeah, if you're just going to end up feeling like you're just lying on the floor, then they're not going to work. Stack them up. We're also going to want either 2 blocks or 2 cushions. So I'm probably going to use the cushions. I've just got the blocks there to show you. Whatever you have handy, one or the other, they will do. And lastly, grab a blanket. Whether that is to act as a pillow for your head, or whether it's to wrap yourself up and so you can feel really supported and really restored, it is your choice. I'm going to keep this class quite quiet because there's no better way to feel grounded than if you're able to relax and enjoy some peace, some quiet, some stillness. So we're going to get started with your bolster. We're probably going to use this for every single pose. So grab your bolster or your stack of bed pillows. And I want you to place it towards the back of your mat. Long way, so the long edge is alongside the long edge of the mat. Also, grab your blanket. You've got a choice of either placing it at the top of your bolster, so the very back of your mat, or if you prefer, you can wrap it around you if you want to feel really nice and snuggly and warm. And at the same time, place your 2 blocks or your 2 cushions out to the left and right of your mat, kind of in the middle. We're going to make our way down onto the bolster. So bring the back of your pelvis or your lower back right against the base of the bolster. Now slowly start to roll your spine all the way down. If you need a little bit of height for your head, if your neck feels a bit kind of compromised here, just grab a cushion or 2. We're going to maybe use a lot of cushions in today's class, and that is okay. If you want to support your head anymore, please do so. And from there, bring the soles of your feet to touch. And starting off with one of those classical restorative poses, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the cushions right to the insides of your outer thighs. So as high up towards your butt as you can. And then as you allow your knees to fall wide, I want you to make sure that the cushions are supporting your legs. If you need to roll them in half to feel like you got a little bit more support there, please go for it. Take your time in making sure you are super comfortable, because your comfort is worth the investment of time, everything else. Once you feel really settled, just let your back body really release all of its weight, any tension, completely down into the bolster. At the same time that your legs relax completely, supported by the blocks or the cushions. The beauty of restorative practice is that we're not aiming to feel a stretch anywhere. Rather, we want to feel the support of the props so that we can relax. We're not trying to be active, we're not looking for sensation. Rather, we're looking for a complete release, any tension, so you can relax and feel good. You got maybe another minute or so here. In this minute, I invite you just to notice your breath. Explore how it feels to breathe in and out of the nose. I'm really encouraging the breath to move from your belly, your sides, and your chest. Enjoy a few more breaths here. Eyes can be closed. Just having a soft gaze if that feels better. Take a slow breath in through the nose, just filling up as gradually as you can. And sigh out through the mouth on your exhales, letting it all go. Gently bring your hands on top of the cushions to the outer legs. And use your hands to press your knees in towards each other. Can roll onto either side. Maybe it's your right, maybe it's your left, whatever feels good for you. And just spend a moment still lying on the bolster. Maybe your right or your left ear is on the bolster, so you're looking, you turn your whole body to one side. Stay for a breath in. And hold for the breath out. Whichever side you are facing, doesn't matter whether it's your left or your right. I want you to bring the one arm to the other side of the bolster. So if you're lying on your right side, you need to bring your right hand to the right side of your bolster. So both hands, each hand is on one side of the bolster. Move the cushions or your blocks out of the way. Let your hip press right against the base of your bolster. And from there, Knees can be up, knees can be further down, it doesn't really matter. Whatever feels comfortable for you. You just to walk your hands down until you find your forearms either side of the bolster. And from there, also let your ear come all the way down. So if you're lying on your right side, let your right ear find the bolster so you're looking the same way as your knees. And the same if you're lying on the left side. Make sure you're looking towards your knees. So your left ear will be down on the bolster. And just let your arms kind of wrap around your bolster, or again your stack of pillows, whatever you've got. And just ease on out here in this supported belly down twist. I like to think of this pose as hugging a bolster, right? As you spend some time here, you need to now think about relaxing your belly and your chest down onto the bolster. Just releasing your weight, any tension, relaxing for a few moments here. Again, we're not looking for sensation. We're looking for support. We're looking for a place that we can relax and let go, rather than trying to achieve a stretch or anything like that. Let's take another 8, maybe 10 breaths just here. Your breaths be slow. Your breaths soothe you and help you relax even more. Take your next inhale really slowly, gradually filling your lungs all the way to the top. Sigh out of the mouth as you exhale. Relax a little bit more. If you're like me, and this is one of your favorite poses, and you're feeling really comfortable right here, welcome to hit pause and linger here as long as you would like. If you are ready to come up, or just move slowly to the other side, making this really minimal movement here. Just walking your hands in a little until you can lift your upper body off the bolster. Let your head stay kind of drop down, so we're not lifting our gaze. In fact, keep your eyes closed still if you can. Slowly turn around so your lower back is pressed against the bolster. And from there, turn your opposite hip to the bolster. Move to the other side in this spinal belly down twist. Whichever side you were on before, turn to face the other side now. Again, same idea. Hands walk forwards, allowing one ear to rest on the bolster. Making sure that your gaze is in the same direction as your knees. There's no advantage to turning our gaze to the other side in this pose. And again, relax. A minute or two just here. Just letting your upper body really relax into the bolster. Let your breathing soothe you into an even deeper sense of rest. Just being quiet to really allow you to relax and get some peace and quiet, some silence to go with your stillness. Another 8 to 10 breaths right here. Taking a slow, luxurious breath in. And again, sighing out through the mouth as you exhale. Bring your hands in a little until you can press your way up. Turn once more so that your back is just against the bolster. And this time we are going to stay seated. I often see people being reluctant to use props even when we are sitting cross-legged, and I actually invite you to do the opposite. Grab something to sit up on, because it doesn't matter how advanced a yogi you may be, how advanced your practice may be, it's always going to feel more comfortable to sit up on something when we are seated. So whether that is a cushion, a bolster, a block, I'm just going to fold up this blanket. So allow your sit bones to rest on something so that your hips can be quite a bit higher than your knees. Moving any props out of the way if they're making you feel claustrophobic. Always nice to have some clear space. And sit in any way that feels good for you. This does not have to be cross-legged. You sit on a chair, you can kneel, you can lie down if you're really still feeling the need to rest. It's going to take a moment or two for some really easy movement. Just allow you to maybe wake up in a really gentle way. So wherever you are, I just want you to turn your upper body a little side to side, just gently twisting. Your hands can be on your knees or in your lap, whatever feels good. If you're lying down, this might not be so easy. I invite you to move the knees instead. And if you are seated in any way, just keeping your hands on your knees. Some gentle cat-cow breaths. Eyes can stay closed, or gaze can be downwards. So we're just going to breathe in to lean forwards, bending your elbows, lifting the gaze as you puff up through your chest. As you breathe out, lean back. Arms will straighten, hands will stay on your knees. Bring your chin to your chest or your shoulder blades away from one another. And 2 more times. Just really let this movement be as slow as you are able. Every breath in, drawing your shoulder blades towards each other, leaning forward, lifting the heart. And every breath out, like snail pace. Maybe vertebra by vertebra, you're rounding. Chin to chest last. And really explore, we'll do this one more time, really explore just how slowly you are able to move. Because we rush so much in our lives, it can feel really grounding to take a different, slower pace. And slowly coming up to seated, shoulders above your hips, ears above your hips. And finding this comfortable seat, hands can rest wherever you would like. You can take 3 slow breaths. And every breath in, and every breath out, I invite you to repeat the mantra, I am grounded. Breathing in, repeating in your mind, I am grounded. Repeating the same as you breathe out. Two more breaths. Keep the mantra. And exploring what groundedness means to you. Does it mean calm? Does it mean less frazzled? Perhaps it's a sense of presence, an ability to move as needed through our day with whatever life brings to us. Slowly bringing your hands to touch in front of your heart. Palm connects to palm. thumbs pressed to your sternum. And there's always a gentle lift of your sternum, that's your breastbone, to meet your thumbs. Sit your heart lift. Take a slow, steady breath in, watching, witnessing the journey the air makes through your body into your lungs. Sigh through the mouth as you exhale. Feel the warmth of the breath on your lips. Bow your head to your hands, to your heart. Just giving yourself a moment of gratitude for taking this time out to feel a sense of grounding, to come back to the breath, to do something really good for yourself that does not require strain. And from my part, thank you so much for taking this time out to practice. Yoga is such a powerful tool, and I'm so glad you took this time out to practice yoga. Namaste, yogi. Have the most beautiful day. And if you want to see more of these morning rituals, I have many more coming out. So hit subscribe so you don't miss out, because these are just such an incredible way to begin every day with intention. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day.